Time to change the subject for just about 60 seconds.
Now, welcome to the Rat Hole. We are live. Hello, my friends. How are you? It's Monday. Monday. It's Monday. Why is it Monday? It's Monday. What are you up to on this fine Monday? I'm running a little behind schedule. I had a few things I had to get done during the day. Geek Tea Time. Welcome. Happy Monday. So I had a few things to do, but I was in Edmonton over the weekend. I had a birthday party to go to. I also streamed live Happiness Patrol bonus episode of The Mandalorian and Grogu. That was amazing. We had a great time. Head over to that channel, youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow. to check that out under the live tab. It's not under the main video tab. It's under the live tab. It is also in the season 1 playlist because it closed out our season on Star Wars. We got season 2 starting on Thursday. Back to the Future. So check that out. It's going to be a great time. But also, I picked up some video games. I know it's weird. I'm doing video games. I'm so confused, even in myself. Let's see if that'll... WrestleMania, the arcade game, Super WrestleMania, and Royal Rumble. I'm excited to try these out. My friend had copies and was willing to lend them to me, so I figured I would try them, and I wasn't going to stream today, but I'm like, I want to try these. So I think unless there's someone who has an idea on which one they want to see first, the Happiness Patrol Mandalorian Grogu bonus show is fantastic. Thank you, Geek Tea Time. Thank you, Grego. I think unless there's a strong preference from the audience, I'm going to play WrestleMania the arcade game. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. So we'll pop that in, turn that on, and see what it does. Is quiet. There we go. There's the music. I was worried for a second there. It's a pretty good portrait for 16-bit. This is not me playing. This is just the preview of it. Bret Hart, Razor Ramon, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, or Lex Luger. Always Bret Hart. Yeah, we'll go for the IC.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. Nicely done. Nicely done. Unbelievable.
Oh.
What's this?
Ow, ow, ow. I have no idea what just happened there. Ow, ow.
What's this? Rejected. Nicely done. That gotta hurt.
How is he pulling out a random bat?
What's this? Nicely done. Nicely done.
That was fast and annoying.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. He's going to the top rope. Rejected. What a ripoff! That gotta hurt. Hit him! That gotta hurt. That gotta hurt.
How? That is ridiculous.
What's this? That gotta hurt. Hit him! You have to give. Here we go. That gotta hurt. Hit him! Hit him! What's this?
I don't know how to grab him. I don't know what I'm doing here.
That gotta hurt. Hit him! You have to give credit to Bret Hart. Here we go.
That's good.
Nicely done. What's that cheater up to? That gotta hurt. What's this? What's this? Hit him! Hit him! Unbelievable.
All right, hold on. We are going to go and we're going to look up how to do stuff here. WWF Wrestle Mania the arcade game SNES. We're going to take a look at this. I'm going to might as well share the screen here. So I'm just, graphics on this are really good for its time. Yeah, this is circa 1993-ish. Let's see if we can find a CNS instructions. Manual. Look at that. Loading. Don't care about any of that. So I played it very easy, all the way to very hard. How do I do that? Is it? No, okay, it's just being cranky. All right, I'll just let it do this thing. Life, music, wrestlers, up, down, move. One player game. 1-on-1 boats, then vicious 1-on-2 matches. 1-on-3 match, win them all. You're the IC champion. You wrestle one. Okay, I don't care about any of that. 2-player games. Look at the arena. Energy meter, timer, recovery bar.
Here we go.
Combo moves alert.
What a ripoff! Here's the setup. Quick reversal.
Yeah, don't even think about climbing into WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game ring, unless you know the offensive and defensive basics. Move around the ring, super punch, super kick, punch, run. So wrestlers can pick up opponents by pressing X and A. Some wrestlers can release an uppercut by first doing a head hold and then pressing down and X. Throw your opponent into the ring, moving close, press away, X. That's a stupid combination. Get your opponent head toward X. Away, Y. Block is right trigger. Push away a blocked opponent. Hold the right trigger and press Y.
Here we go.
Break your opponent's hold. Press the B button to kick him. Experiment with reversal moves, utilizing the down super kick, toward super punch. Gee, don't suddenly just change how you write down what the moves are. The ulti moves will be different for each wrestler. These are not the only moves available. Experiment, of course. Roll out of the way once you've dropped the mat. Press up and down on the control pad. All right, you know what? We'll run with that and test this out after. Are you using cheat codes, Dave? No, I'm not using cheat codes, Mark. I am, however, changing the skill level to very easy, because what the hell was that? I was just looking up the instructions because I was dying horribly and painfully. Oh, this is versus the Undertaker now. All right.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus The Undertaker. What a ripoff! What's this? What's this? What a
Much easier on easy.
That's gotta hurt. Hit him! Hit him! That's gotta hurt.
I'm trying to grab him, and it's not working.
Here's the setup. Pin him! Pin him! Pin him! You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
Gotta drive for the bit. Will be back like Arnold. Fair enough. Razor Ramon.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Razor Ramon. What a ripoff! Boom shakalaka! Hit him! Hit him! What's this? That gotta hurt! Hit him! Hit him! Pin him! Pin him! You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
I've managed to grab a hold of him once.
What's this? What's this? Hit him! Hit him!
Okay, I'm going to pause. I don't know how to pause. Apparently, I can't pause. I wanted to learn how to... I mean, it is an arcade game, so I can see why there's no thing. Enjoy the film last night. I was tempted by merchandise, but resisted.
Tonight's matchup, Bret
Nothing wrong with resisting.
versus Doink the Clown.
There we go. We've managed to pause it. Let's just go move towards the upper or left or right corner of the ring. Okay, so you can't go to the bottom ring. Up, right, up, left to jump. Get out of the ring. They're playing cases where actually get so wild the ring can't contain it all. Go ahead and battle your opponent on the arena floor, but get back in the ring before your energy is depleted or you'll be disqualified and lose the match. It doesn't actually say how to get out of the ring. Combos, second wind. All right, that's not terribly helpful. All right, that's fine. Oh, hey, I didn't realize I was sharing the wrong tab. I mean, this doesn't matter. It's only really small, but
What's this? That gotta hurt. What's this? Pin him! Pin him! Pin him! You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
I think it was both shoulder buttons.
Here we go. Nicely done. What a ripoff! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! What's this? Going to pin him! What a ripoff!
Woo! There's no 3 count, and that's really annoying. Now it's me against me.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart.
Bret Hart never wore blue.
Bret Hart.
Actually, that's not true. He did actually wear blue at one point, but
Nicely done. Hit him. Nicely done.
Now it's a 2-on-1. Hitman and Doink. That Doink logo is terrible.
Bret Hart versus Doink the Clown and Bret Hart.
I did manage to get out of the ring. That was just weird. This is just weird. Ow. That's interesting. That's terrible, but interesting. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
I did just win, yes. All right, I got the uppercut down.
You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
Ow.
You have to give credit to
Woo! It's easy when you put it on very easy. Right? I haven't had Lex Luger yet.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Lex Luger, Razor Ramon, and Shawn Michaels.
All right, that was a little bit harder. Ow, ow, ow.
You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
Woo! I'm the new Intercontinental Champion. It's time to seek a bigger challenge, the World Championship title. She'll enjoy this music for a minute. See if they do any more of it. No, they don't. All right. Credits. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go, I'm going to take a quick break, empty out some coffee. I've had lots of coffee today. So we're going to do a thing. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we are going to do this. Are you tired of toxic fandoms? Do you wish we could go back to being happy? So do we. We created the Happiness Patrol to get away from all of the toxicity in fandoms, in life. And so we decided we wanted to do a show about something that makes us happy. And in our second season, that's movies that make us happy. So join myself, Cameron, Scott, Jessica, and Melanie on Happiness Patrol at youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow.
So what's your favorite Western? Is it this one or maybe one of these? Is it a revisionist Western, an anti-Western, or maybe it's an all-time classic? Whether your favorite Western is in black and white, vibrant Technicolor, a spaghetti Western, a neo-Western, a comedy, or maybe it's only really Western in spirit. Whatever it is, this is the podcast dedicated to determining the top 100 Westerns of all time. Every second Monday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's Horses on Film.
My name is Christian Basil. Years ago, I had an idea. I got myself a TARDIS. Took it to new places, met a lot of new people, took some great pictures, and talked Doctor Who. This is the legend of the traveling TARDIS. Join me on my latest adventures and become part of the legend.
And we are back. Now doing very hard. No. Now we're going to do the World Championship on very easy. And then we'll try this again on not so very easy. Yeah, you start 2 on 1 with this.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus The Undertaker and Doink the Clown. You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
First attack, double damage. Oh, it's So I couldn't stay long on Happiness Patrol yesterday. That's okay. You had to go watch the movie that we were talking about. I appreciate it. You can always go back and watch it. It's sitting there in the live tab. You can see what we had to say about it.
Versus Bret Hart.
Join us on Tuesday. Join us on Thursday for whatchamacallit, Back to the Future. Ow.
You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
I appreciate that you stopped in. Anyone who stops in, watches, shares, it's important. What's your first personal top 5 films of all time? Ugh. That's a terrible. I like popcorn movies,
Tonight's match.
but I'd have to put
versus
1998 Godzilla in there. Definitely Super Mario Brothers, 1990. It's just a pretty amazing film. It killed things, but I enjoy it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles probably up there. I don't get to watch it nearly as much as I'd like, but we're going to be recording some of a show on that and Happiness Patrol. Ow. Was Bam Bam Bigelow selectable? No, he was not. Yeah, there's only the 4. I'm actually surprised Doink is available on this one. Honestly, Doink must have been on a big hit when this came out. This was, of course, came out in the arcade first.
Tonight's matchup: Bret Hart versus The Undertaker and Bret Hart.
Ow. Ow. Top film I watched most is The Crow, Top Gun, American Ninja, Flight of the Dragon, Dune 1984. I'm sure I'll end up rewatching Dune 1984 in a few months here. We are doing Dune 2021 on Happiness Patrol, and we're doing that one partly because part 3 comes out in December, so we're doing it for January, a couple days after the release. There we go. There are 3 versions of Dune 1984. 3 versions, but it like 3 edits of the same movie, though, right? Like an extended cut, a director's cut, and a regular cut.
Matchup: Bret Hart versus Doink the Clown, Lex Luger, and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, but one has the prologue. I don't know which one I'll end up watching. I'll watch which other one Scott has on Plex, to be perfectly honest. I'm not actually a big fan of Dune. I've watched Dune, and I didn't love it. I'll watch it again. Happily even. But I just didn't get the. I got it. I just didn't get the. Get the hype of it. It just didn't go for me. Ow. Oh, big block. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. It's in the Sierra Nevada foothills. We used to camp there. There's a small town in California named Bret Hart. Interesting. In fact, there's a $5 package postage stamp for Bret Hart. When it was issued in the 1980s, I went to the first day of the issue ceremony and met Postmaster General of the U.S. Nice. That's very cool. WrestleMania Challenge. I think I just keep fighting until, 8 opponents up there.
Raise the remote. And rise the clown.
Ow. Ow, ow. Two Undertakers. That's terrifying. That's clearly Undertaker and fake Undertaker.
credit to Bret Hart.
If I'm mistaken, it's called Twain Hart, named after Mark Twain and Bret Hart, two authors. Yeah, different Bret Hart. I thought that was weird with the E on it. Extended TV Alan Smithy version is they have a prologue animated picture boards that explain the history world, while the original theatrical cut of the 1984 had the princess narrating. Interesting. No, I know there's several versions of it. I'll probably end up watching all of them, to be perfectly honest. That is the upside to Happiness Patrol, is we do it once a month. So there's lots of time. Like, I've watched all 6 Ninja Turtle movies, a bunch of the TV series. I should watch more of the TV series, but I haven't. We were supposed to do that next weekend. We're actually pushing it off an extra weekend. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. I'm gonna have to watch. What am I watching? I don't even know what I'm watching, and I don't have my folder here. I'm not sure what we're doing next for Horses on Film. Then the Children of Dune, yeah. That's just weird. Oh, JJ. That's a JJ, not two exclamation marks, whatever they're called. Prophecy of Dune. I think I have it on my Plex. Oh yeah, and Plex is changing, right? They're doing they're charging now to access other people's Plexes. I don't know what the UK deal is, but in Canada it's $250 for a lifetime membership. That lets you, if you pay the $250 US, anybody can access your Plex unlimited. Otherwise, the person accessing it has to pay, and that price goes up from like $250 to like $750 US here in like 2 weeks. So you should look into what's happening with that, if you haven't already. There's no way to skip past these credits. Oh, there's individual stuff here. I'm going to try one more round with Bret Hart here. Let's see, irate.
Here we go.
Punch. Ah. All right, let's. We are gonna go ahead and try someone else. I'll try. Let's try Doink, because Doink doesn't get enough love. Does an eye slap, ear slap,
What a ripoff!
happy hammer, super clothesline, hip toss, head slam, head hold. All right, let's try it. Switch to easy. Yeah, going to 750. Our Plex is a stealth setup, but I have Jellyfin as well. Interesting. Circus Afro, Circus Afro.
Tonight's matchup, Doink the Clown versus Shawn Michaels. Nicely done. Nicely done. That gotta hurt. What a ripoff. What's this? Nicely done.
Jellyfin is an open source of Plex. Interesting.
Rejected. That gotta hurt. Unbelievable.
I don't like Doink. Let me just look at that again. I got ear slap, happy hammer, super kick. I have to remember which one's super kick and which one's super punch. Super. Okay, so it's X and A that are super.
Here we go.
I think Jellyfin may be what my wife used. She's a tech geek. This is Razor Ramon.
Tonight's matchup, Doink the Clown versus Razor Ramon. What's this? What's this? Shocking.
Ow.
What's this? What's this? Pin him! Pin him! It's a total debacle. Hit him! Hit him! He's going to the top rope. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! What's this? What's this?
I don't like Doink.
You have to give credit to Razor Ramon.
I thought it said it was source code, but it's likely open source is what she said. Yeah, very likely. No, we are not going to continue. We'll just let that carry through. I'm going to keep going with Bret Hart. I've sort of almost got his moves. We're just going to take another look at the Bret Hart's thing. I rake. Super punch, punch. Arm drag. All right, well, we'll try it. We'll try some of these other moves here. You know what? I'm going to take it off the screen. I'm going to leave it on here so I can see these faster.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Lex Luger. Here's the setup. What a ripoff! What a ripoff! Here's the setup.
Ow.
What's this? Here's the setup. Hit him! Hit him! You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
Ow.
Hit him!
The jump between very easy and easy is rough, man.
That gotta hurt! Rejected! Unbelievable!
All right, here we go. Razor Ramon.
Tonight's
Down,
matchup,
down, super
Bret
kick.
Hart versus Razor Ramon. Hit him! Hit him! What's this? That gotta hurt! Nicely done!
Down, down, super punch. That's weird. Like these are not matching up. These maneuvers just aren't matching up to what the thing is saying.
That gotta hurt! What's this? That gotta hurt! Unbelievable! Hit him! Hit him! Nicely done! Nicely done! Rejected! Pin him! You have to give credit to Bret Hart!
Daniel Musin, do you know about Fire Pro Wrestling X? I do not. Tell me.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart.
Scott Hall versus Bret Hart. Yep, this is back in the day when it was still Razor Ramon. This is WWF WrestleMania.
That gotta hurt. What's this? Nicely done. What's this? Nicely done.
Scott Hall was the Diamond Stud in WCW in 1991. I don't remember that particularly. Doesn't mean it. I mean, I believe you. I don't remember my early 90s WCW. WCW was really hard to get in Canada for a lot of years. We didn't have TBS, so you couldn't we didn't have TBS. I did not have TBS. Let me rephrase that.
Nicely done.
Ah.
What's this? Hit him! Hit him! What's this? What's this? That gotta hurt! What's this?
No.
You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
WCW was stolen from Ted Turner by the WWF and Vince McMahon. Oh, that I know. That then I was around. I remember the takeover very well. It was a great storyline, I got to say. DT time. Took my wife to WWE SmackDown when we first met. She decided not to return to Japan and married me anyway. Well, there you go. You got lucky. Hitman versus Hitman. Here we go.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Bret Hart. Unbelievable. What's this? What's this?
Oh, come on.
That's a total debacle.
Industrial sabotage. I mean, to be fair, Vince took over everything.
What's this? That gotta hurt. What's this? Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! What's this? What's this?
All wrestlers should wear knee pads and elbow pads and taped wrists and MMA style gloves. I mean, it's hard to do stuff with MMA gloves, to be honest. Knee pads, elbow pads, I can see that. Taped wrists, most of them do have taped wrists. Whether it's MMA style or not, I can't.
What a rip-off! Unbelievable!
Beautiful.
Hit him! Hit him! What's this? Hit him! Hit him! Boom shakalaka!
Eric Bischoff should buy WWE and dismantle it. That would be funny. I got to admit.
What's this?
I only peripherally pay attention to WWE right now.
What's this? That gotta hurt!
I watch the premium live events. They're not pay-per-views anymore. I still haven't watched the one from last weekend. AEW should buy TNA and WCW. That would be interesting. Basic health and safety gear for all sports, including MLB. I mean, I don't disagree with you. Although calling pro wrestling a sport is pushing it. It is definitely an athletic endeavor. I will admit that, but it is also a performance. Ow. Ow. No.
You have to give credit to Shawn Michaels.
Yes, they are. I know they're the same thing.
Nicely done.
It's just a matter of age and verbiage.
Nicely done.
I actually used to sell pay-per-views for a while. Back when you had to give away UFC as a bonus to, it's like, here, buy WWE and we'll get.
Here we go.
Buy WWE and we'll give you this. Ripoff is right.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels.
Ow.
What a rip-off! Hit him! Hit him!
There we go.
Give credit to Bret Hart. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! What the He's going to the top rope. What's this? Unbelievable. Boom, shakalaka. Rejected.
No.
Unbelievable.
Pro Wrestling Sports Entertainment all get hurt all the time. Also need a union to protect every step. I won't disagree that they need a union. I agree with that 110%.
What's this? What's this? That's gotta hurt. What's this?
Why can't I do that neck breaker anymore?
Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him!
2D Pro Wrestling and Sports Entertainment video games. What the? There we go.
It's a total debacle.
The 2D Pro Wrestling Sports Entertainment video game needs to be modified to include exhibition championship matches and custom soundtracks and new content like World War III Battle Royal. That'd be cool. I don't play many, Daniel. I don't know if do I know you, Daniel, or did you just come across my channel just out of curiosity? If you're just coming across the channel, you'll know you might not know. I don't do a lot of video games. This I actually just borrowed these. I'm terrible at video games. Ow, Jesus. I don't like Shawn Michaels. I don't like that. There's a song called Heartbreak Kid by Ice House from 1987. That's cool.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus The Undertaker and George the Clown.
Oh, come on! Fire Pro Wrestling X is awesome and the best PWSE video game. Ow.
You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
NWA should buy the independent territory system and rebuild it from the ground up worldwide. That would be interesting. Problem is the independent circuit is constantly changing and evolving. Back when I was involved, it was a totally different group of promoters than it is now. Blockbuster should rebuild from the ground up worldwide 24, 07, 365, and past, present, future. Blockbuster should just come back and rent videos again. All right, I need to step away for half a second. My roommate just got home. I just need to check something with them. I will be right back in like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Are you tired of toxic fandoms? Do you wish we could go back to being happy? So do we. We created the Happiness Patrol to get away from all of the toxicity in fandoms, in life, and so we decided we wanted to do a show about something that makes us happy. And in our second season, that's movies that make us happy. So join myself, Cameron, Scott, Jessica, and Melanie on Happiness Patrol at youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow.
So what's your favorite Western? Is it this one or maybe one of these? Is it a revisionist Western, an anti-Western, or maybe it's an all-time classic? Whether your favorite Western is in black and white, vibrant Technicolor, a spaghetti Western, a neo-Western, a comedy, or maybe it's only really Western in spirit. Whatever it is, this is the podcast dedicated to determining the top 100 Westerns of all time. Every second Monday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's Horses on Film.
My name is Christian Basil. Years ago, I had an idea. I got myself a TARDIS. Took it to new places, met a lot of new people, took some great pictures, and talked Doctor Who. This is the legend of the traveling TARDIS. Join me on my latest adventures and become part of the legend.
And we're back. Blockbuster could have a store in every state in the USA and America. Yes, it's true they could. Honestly, Blockbuster, not Blockbuster, but the video rental industry is what got me into UFC. I watched all of the originals. The tournaments were wild, absolutely crazy as the sport evolved. There was no mixed martial art. It was all individual martial arts against each other.
matchup, Bret Hart versus Razor Ramon and Lex Luger.
Ow, ow. Ow. WCW Super Brawl is amazing. I vaguely remember it. Ow, ow! That was uncool.
You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
Yeah, you do. Hometown hero, baby. WCW main event on the Nintendo Game Boy video game console needs new content and to be rebuilt from the ground up and modified.
Matchup, Bret Hart versus The Undertaker and Bret Hart.
I keep meaning to look up an emulator for Game Boy. That I can plug into this system. Ow, I'm not winning this fall. All sports video games and fighting video games should have CPU versus CPU championship matches. That would be interesting. I would be down for that. I've read that the Nintendo Game Boy Advance video games work on the Super Nintendo video game console. Interesting. Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember there was an adapter. I think I could be completely making that up. Ah. That was exciting. A sharpshooter. Come on. Oh, come on. Mid-move. Boo. The Wide Boy 64 for the Nintendo 64 video game console. Super Retro Advance. I'll have to look that up. In fact, I will take a second to look it up right now. Super Retro Advanced. That's not what I'm looking for. Interesting. I'm just going to make this bigger. No, we're going to... That's fine. Use... Interesting. I'll have to look at this later. But that's definitely interesting. Timescales. Daniel Mason, greetings from California. Dave, do you have an hour this Sunday to stream with Michael Herbert? Like I said, I record it. You wanted to do it at noon or 1 o'clock or something California time, and you want to do it right when I'm already recording, unfortunately. So it's not that I don't want to do it; it's that I'm not available when you want to do it, which is fine. I'm not upset that. What am I doing? I'm trying to get this out of here. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, here we go. Lex Luger, Doink, and Hitman.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Lex Luger, Doink the Clown, and Bret Hart.
Oh, come on. Even easy mode is not easy. My God. Damn, you need to know that Commodore 64 is back. I didn't know the Commodore 64 is back. Lex Luger, Undertaker, and Doink.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Lex Luger, The Undertaker, and Doink the Clown.
It's possible to have a unification of some video game consoles to save space because there's too many video game consoles. Yeah. Geek Tea Time Easy Mode was a dip switch setting on the 80s coin-op games, which means you had 5 lives instead of just 3. Pac-Man and so on. Interesting. Oh, come on.
You have to give credit to Lex Luger.
I'm terrible at video games. I'm going to continue. I'm just going to check one thing here real quick. Go away. Oh yeah, time scales. Did you realize that today is the 100th birthday of Marilyn Monroe? Figured you might be interested in finding that out. Okay. Razor Hitman and Shawn Michaels.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Razor Ramon. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
Oh, come on. Where's that dip switch when you need it? Ow. Oh, come on.
You have to give credit to Bret Hart.
Switching that back to very easy. Razor Ramon
Tonight's matchup.
and Bret Hart.
Versus Razor Ramon, Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels.
Ow. Ow. Yeah, I got an eye rake in there. I've been trying to do that for ages. I figure out how to do the sharpshooter again. I did not know that was Marilyn Monroe's 100th birthday. I know she was an avid reader. May she rest in peace. Oh, she was a lot of things. An advocate for many, many things. An amazing woman who deserved better than she got. Ow. What the hell? Ow. 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 Much more enjoyable like this. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to turn that off for starters. I'm just going to take one quick look at the Royal Rumble game. work. That's disappointing. I know that doesn't actually work, but oh man, I'm super disappointed there. Let's just see if the other one works here. Well, that's annoying. There we go. Just took a little bit to make happen. All right. Well, now that it's in, we're going to try. This is the Super WrestleMania game. We'll take a quick look at this. Trivia question. What does NTSC stand for? I do not remember. All right, this has a lot more to it. Easy. Macho Man, Undertaker, Hawk, Animal, Ted DiBiase, Sid Justice / Sid Vicious, Typhoon, Earthquake, Hogan, Jake the Snake. Must be Hawk. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing 277 pounds, one half of the Legion of Doom, Hawk. And his opponent from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts. National Television System Committee. Okay. No wonder I wouldn't know it. It's probably a U.S. thing. Come on, do something. There we go. Ow. Get in the ring. Ow. I'm just going to leave mode there. Okay, this is not a USA thing. What does PAL stand for? I also don't know. I know that's definitely not. Ow, my eye. Phase alternating line, an analog TV system was widely used in Europe, the UK, Asia, and Australia. From Chicago, Illinois, want to have a Legion of Doom Hawk and his tag team partner weighing in at 285 pounds, Animal. And their opponents from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts. And his tag team partner weighing 468 pounds, Earthquake. This is not cool. How do I tag?
One, two.
Oops. There we go. Oof.
One, two, three.
I don't like this one nearly as much. I grow tired and kind of hungry. I should order my food. I'm going for a couple of hours. I think I'm going to end it here. Check out my different other channels. We've got on Thursday coming up at 6 p.m. Mountain, premiere of episode 13 of Happiness Patrol, Back to the Future. You can see that on youtube.com/@Happiness Patrol Show. If you go into the live tab of that, you can also do yesterday's bonus episode on the Mandalorian and Grogu. Again, youtube.com/@Happiness Patrol Show. We had a great time talking Mandalorian and Grogu. You can also find us on Horses on Film, youtube.com/@HorsesOnFilm, where we talk the 100 best Westerns of all time, using the IndieWire 2024 list as our guide. From there we add, subtract, alter. It's a lot of fun. Even if you've never watched a Western in your life, it's worth tuning in and checking out. If you're watching this on Twitch, youtube.com/TheRatHole.DOTCA, same username as on Twitch. And if you feel like YouTube and want to do Twitch, it's the Rat Hole DOTCA on Twitch as well. You can join me on all those things, as well as the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS most Tuesdays. I won't be on this coming Tuesday, but youtube.com/the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Thank you guys very much for joining me today, and until next time, good gaming and goodbye.
Back in